Welcome back to my channel, you guys. So I just wanted to give you a quick view of what my daily day looks like. I'm just making some breakfast here, making a pita egg sandwich. I'm trying a couple of new recipes from this app that I purchased. It's the V-Shred. This is not sponsored in any way, but I wanted to give it a try to be able to understand if I'm remotely doing anything correctly. So I'm just gonna wash these mushrooms really quick and then give them a quick chop. And for my first experience on using this health app, I was actually pretty disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting a little bit more than what we received. It does give you a sort of meal plan. It's not necessarily particular to your body type like it originally says. It gives you several options, but it's not exactly step by step on what you need to do, at least for my first experience. Here I'm just whipping up one of my morning coffees. I like to make my own. It just saves me a lot of time and money, and I get to be able to watch what actually goes into my drinks. I do have to pay the ice tax to my dog because he loves ice. Normally I will just put creamer, cinnamon, a dash of ginger to give it a little kick, and the coffee itself. And then here is the pita bread toasted. I'm gonna go ahead and add some pepper jack cheese, the Tillamook that I bought, and then on top we're gonna go ahead and put the eggs to melt that cheese. And then we're gonna try and fold it, but it's a little too crispy. So then I start my work day. Gunther, our pup, likes to start the workday with me. After work, I typically walk over to our gym, which is not very far. I like to go to the gym right after work because honestly, there's not much going on after work other than cleaning the doggies and watching Netflix. So if I'm going to be watching Netflix, I decided that I wanted to start watching it while I was actually moving around. So I'm getting my water here, and we start off with some exercises. Once I finish at the gym, I will typically just go home, shower, and start working on some videos or a project that I've probably started but have a hard time finishing because I have a lot of those. So I'm just going to go ahead and walk over to my puppies. Make sure that they have not disturbed the house. Usually they're just sleeping, but and I did have a project this time. I was putting together a office chair that my dad had given me last Christmas. I have yet to put it up. I decided I wanted to wait until we got a bigger apartment to set it up in. Here is our puppy wanting to help, very curious, and then our second puppy wants to join the fun as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and start taking out these items from the box. And in comes the puppy throwing his ball at me because I have not given him the attention that he wants or deserves. So I'm gonna just throw it just for the fun of it. There he is, waiting for the ball. Such a good boy. And then here we're going to start with the bigger pieces, the cushion, the back, the arms, and you've already seen me put together the bottom portion with the wheels. That one was probably the easiest part for me, honestly. Everything else is a little bit more complicated than what I really wanted it to be. But I am grateful for my family getting this for me because it is actually extremely comfortable now, and I would not have it any other way. This was actually a time when I was really sick. I had fever, chills, everything aches, and I was not feeling good, but I felt like I needed to move around and do something. So I decided to just put the chair together and take a little nap because I was exhausted. This was the moment when I realized that I had messed up. I had to take these off. I had already put them on, but I put them on the wrong way. So I had to remove them and then place them correctly so that the back of the chair could actually screw into the arm rest that was attached to the cushion. I obviously don't read instructions because I was really impatient, but here is Gunther paying me a visit. So I just went ahead and put everything back together. The rest of it was actually pretty smooth once I actually looked at the instructions. Gave him a couple pets. The bottom of this chair was, well, it seemed pretty easy until I figured out that I was missing a screw. However, I still tried putting it together, give it a little push here, a little tug, making sure that it fits. And this is where I probably should have had some help because the back was difficult to place into this chair. I probably should have done this differently, like attaching the armrest to the back seat part and then adding it to the cushion. But somehow I thought it was easier to do this way. So I still made it work. Just a little bit of, elbow grease, but it did come together. So I have a lot of these left over. These are the cups. I don't really care what to them on, but I mean, it looks pretty sturdy. Looks really sturdy and good, which I'm really happy with. This is my older chair. I actually really love this chair. It's just not something you would want to use for a full work day. It kind of got flat, so I'm really grateful for this one. Here I had my fiance test it. It leans back a lot, but we finally figured out how to use the feature to stop it from leaning back so far. I'm actually not sure where my parents had bought this. It does not look like an IKEA chair. I think it might be from Walmart, maybe even Costco, honestly. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye!